Hey there, if you're enjoying this podcast, please take a moment to leave a review and to follow or subscribe. Don't forget to share with anybody that you think might be interested. Your support is greatly appreciated. Word of mouth is incredibly powerful, and it's the best way for us to reach more people and grow this wonderful community. Thanks again for listening. Hey there, welcome to Coaching Insights from the Room Where It Happens. In this episode, we unpack something that so many high performers struggle with, the pressure to show up a certain way because that's how people expect to see you. My client shares the frustration of being labeled as optimistic when what she actually is grounded in is something much deeper: openness, belief, and authenticity. We explore what happens when your natural strengths become the very thing others rely on, even when you're not feeling it, and the cost of always being on. This is a powerful real-time moment about honoring who you really are, not just who the whole world assumes you to be. Let's dive in. Because it's not optimism.
Right. Yeah.
But I think I'm hearing that people receive you as being optimistic and label you that way. And,
Right.
that's not what you are or mean. It might show that way, and that might be how we label you.
Yeah.
But I think what you're talking about is exactly what you just said, which is a deeper belief.
Yeah.
Right. And openness.
Yes.
In the bigger, yeah, right?
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
So there's no like toxic positivity. You don't turn it on or turn it off or make lemonade out of, lemons or whatever. I just see that you're able to access that place of curiosity, of what's important to you, connection. I'm hearing all your values are coming out, right? It's it's really interesting. And it's not optimism. In fact, if we dug deeper, you probably go, screw this optimism.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's how you're seeing me now, but you're not with me every moment of the day.
Right.
Yeah. No, I get that. And I see you, and I honor you for that. I really do. Because I get that a lot too. So I can relate.
Yes.
I can absolutely relate to that. And it's,
well, it's frustrating because sometimes then people don't want to take you seriously. And I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just some dainty June. No.
Or when you are trusting the environment you're in enough to just maybe not be so on.
Right.
Because you're not actually feeling on, which is actually honoring your value of authenticity. Sometimes you can't honor that value because to be authentic would be to sort of be less than energetic at this moment, because it's expected from the others. And that's what happens, right? When we're good at things, no matter what they are, right? We get put in those boxes because people expect it of us. And because we can do that, we do it.
Right.
That's when our strengths sometimes become our weaknesses, unless we just put them in our toolbox, because it's something that we can always rely on because we got it on lock, but we don't have to default to it. And that allows us to develop these other areas. We will see ourselves differently and allow ourselves to show up differently and be more contextualized. Right. Because we are. We're not monochrome here. Yeah. If you enjoyed this episode, I invite you to dive deeper into cultivating a life of creative possibilities with my new book, The Places Where There Are Spaces. It's filled with personal stories and insights to help you embrace living in the moment. You can grab your copy by following the link in the show notes or wherever books are sold. Let's keep the conversation going and growing.